Our velociraptor.
Oh, Rudy.
Oh, Rudy. Hi, Jody Hamilton sitting in for Ms.
I love
Miller.
that the biggest thing that came out of yesterday was that Rudy was drunk.
hammered.
Yeah.
And his lawyers put out a statement saying, no, he wasn't.
That's the best part. Hi, this is the Stephanie Miller Show, 323-410. I should know this by heart.
0458.
Thank you. Yes.
You left halfway through
8 a.m. yesterday.
halfway through the show yesterday,
Yeah.
and Twitter was a buzz.
They were a buzz. Everybody was concerned.
Yes. So
you guys didn't know what was going on.
We didn't. Well, we knew something was going on, but
Yeah.
we didn't know exactly what it was, and I didn't even know that we were going to be talking about it until you tweeted last night. So.
Well, Mama said I sort of could. I'm going to let her.
Okay.
But Stephanie needed to go back to Newport, so I was here.
Yes.
And I took her back to see her doctor. She's fine. Everything's fine.
Yep.
But he wanted to see her. He was concerned about something, and everything's fine.
Yep.
As far as I know, because she's dog's in.
Well, I heard the dog
light
food
came on and dog food was
hit the
given
bowl.
out.
So
yeah.
that's good. No, she's
Someone
fine.
got the Dr. Marty's.
But I think that the real plan was to get more mileage on my car.
Yeah.
That was the plan.
Ha.
But we had limited time to get down there too, which is why it was me.
Yeah.
Because you guys need to be here.
We had to push buttons.
You got buttons and things. There was no way either of you could have taken off. But when I said Mama, I meant Stephanie. I didn't mean my mother. I do not call my mother Mama.
Right. There was some
called
confusion
her
about that
that.
on the Twitter yesterday.
I'm like, no. And one of the listeners here, she goes, I knew you weren't talking about your mom. You call your mom Mom.
Yeah.
Like any normal person would.
Yeah. No, I don't call my mom Mama. Never have. So trust me, she's fine. And Mama upstairs is fine, and she plans on being in next week, we hope.
Yeah.
But if not, I'll be back.
Yeah.
So she's fine, and yes, my car did make it down there and back, and I still don't have 50,000 miles on it.
Did you slam on the brakes really hard, Eve?
No, I did not. In fact, at one point, as we were coming back here, there was a cement truck turning down.
Oh, no.
It's like, now we get hit by a truck.
Yeah.
Cement truck. I said, yeah. No, she's fine, and hopefully she feels better today, and she will tell you all the shenanigans of getting down there, because, driving to Newport at 8 a.m.
I was going to say, that's not fun.
No. We were lucky to make it in time. We did make it down in like an hour and a half. It's pretty fast.
That's not bad at all.
Considering the time of day.
And when you say make it on time, it's not because of a time-sensitive emergency for her. It was a time that you had to be there for an appointment.
Right. And it had to be at that moment.
Yeah.
So,
Yes.
But she's fine. She will be back,
Yep.
and she'll tell you the Lucy and Ethel things. And
You stomped grapes and ate chocolates?
we did.
Wow.
It was fun.
Newport's weird.
Well, it's the orange curtain down there.
Yeah, exactly. You go down there and stuff gets weird.
It's really pretty down there.
It is. It's gorgeous.
It
Well,
really
that's
is.
where the Real Housewives of Orange County
Oh, is that where they are?
Yes.
Yeah, it
In
is a
the
wealthy
Newport
part
area.
of it is a wealthy part of California.
Yes, it is. Very
It is
wealthy.
very, very nice. But when I was waiting for Ms. Miller, this woman came in a walker and I was listening to the hearings, and she's like, "Have you been listening?" And I said, "Yeah." She goes, "Oh my God!" And I'm like, "Thank you, Newport Beach, having somebody reasonable."
Right.
Yeah.
It's not normal in Orange County, kids.
It's a crapshoot down there.
Yeah, it can be a little Republican down there.
A little.
A little?
Yeah.
Just
Well, there was a time where all the districts in Orange County went blue.
yeah, they all voted.
I don't
for Clinton.
think it's that way anymore.
That was
but
2018
yeah,
when we had the blue wave.
For a short time, there was every district in Orange County was blue.
And didn't it go for Clinton in 2016?
I believe so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They may be rich and Republican, but they're not that dumb.
Even Fresno went for Clinton.
There you go.
Which is weird.
That is weird.
It's Fresno.
So the hearings yesterday, poor
Yep.
Chris had to dive under the desk.
A couple of times
We heard Bill Barr and we went, uh-oh.
with the BS word.
You know what? And I knew
A
he
few
was going to
times.
do that. I knew he was going to do that.
Well, they just let it air because there's no reason for them to bleep it.
Yeah.
And most news organizations, I don't think even if broadcast television was airing it, I don't think they would lose their license either, because it's not their fault that
Right.
that word came out.
They should have a delay, though.
They probably do.
Yeah.
I'm sure they do. But yeah, it was the two right in a row were tough. We think you got them.
It was fun watching yesterday, though, on the news, because it was like, ooh, is this show going to bleep it, or is this show going to bleep it? It was always curious about which shows would bleep and which ones wouldn't.
Well, on cable, as we've deduced, you don't have to.
But some of them did.
Mm-hmm.
Right. That is their choice.
Right.
Because they're unencumbered by the FCC.
Nicole Wallace bleeped it because she's a proper lady.
But Lawrence doesn't. He even says it.
Well,
Yeah.
he's a nighttime show.
He's
Lawrence at night.
He's blue. He works blue. So yes, in fact, Rudy Giuliani was very, very, very upset by not by anything other than being outed for being drunk. That was his issue. In fact, number 17.
I was watching this live when this happened. It's hysterical.
Yeah, clip 17. This is funny.
So Robert Costello, he's an attorney for Giuliani, tells NBC News this, quote, Mayor Giuliani denies that he was intoxicated and denies that he was drinking at all. And he suggests that you talk to other people who were there, end quote. Do you think it's interesting that that's what there's a problem with, not the fact that his claims of fraud contradict hours of Bill Barr's testimony?
Yeah, out of all the things that we shared with the American public, the fact that Rudy Giuliani takes issue with him being inebriated on election night is really something.
Oh, he keeps going.
Yeah, he keeps going.
Okay.
The next one.
Here we go.
I can tell you, we did talk to other people who were there. There were multiple people. That video was actually edited down, I believe, because there were multiple people who indicated that evening that Rudy Giuliani had been having a few drinks. So, but the fact that that's the issue that he takes with the entire testimony today tells the American public everything they need to know about Rudy Giuliani and his continued efforts to try to thwart a peaceful transfer of power.
I mean, when we heard Cheney
Oh,
say
we
that
all
yesterday,
laughed.
we all went, "Whoa!"
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
because I didn't expect that.
I know. I didn't know that was going to be the running joke for the entire hearing yesterday. Apparently, that
Yeah, but
And nobody denied it during the hearing.
no.
except for Rudy.
Well, it's Rudy. He denies his problem with alcohol
Mm-hmm.
because I think we've all pretty much thought that he's
been
always drunk.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Especially in TV appearances.
Yeah, especially if he was on like Hannity because that's a nighttime show.
Oh yeah. I mean, they played a clip of him yesterday. I remember watching it. I was like, first of all, I think it's hilarious that Fox did air the hearings yesterday.
They did.
So Fox News played a clip of Rudy Giuliani on Fox News perpetuating the big lie. But in that clip, it's like, I turned and looked at Dylan when we were watching it last night, the replay, and I was like, I think he's drunk there too.
Yeah.
Like I don't. And then they show his deposition. I'm like is he drunk during his deposition?
It's possible.
It's hard to tell.
It's possible. He might need some liquid courage to
Or
be
he
deposed.
Could just be getting old.
It could
then
be
there's
that,
that.
too.
Yeah,
There
because
is that.
he is getting like really. You can tell he's aging fast.
Yeah.
Well, his liver's aging faster
Yeah.
than the rest of him, probably.
I don't know if it was here or at home yesterday. I said that Rudy looks like his teeth are eating him from the inside out.
So, by the way, we have Rude Pundit coming on
Yep.
today at the bottom of this
Yes.
hour, and then my Charlie at the bottom of the next
Yeah.
hour. So we did. I mean, yesterday, an interesting take was the fundraising.
That was the most interesting thing to me.
And it seemed like it was just casually dropped at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah. I saw some pundits say that it's going to be really hard to prove, and so that's why they didn't put a focus on it.
Right.
They just kind of put it in there saying, hey, yeah, he's grifting people too.
Well, we've known that one of the prongs of this investigation was the following the money and how
Right.
the money was
Yeah.
used.
Right.
But like you said, it's like it's hard to prove, and because they were saying it was a legal defense fund, it's not quite the same as being under campaign
Right.
finance rules.
Yeah.
When
So
it's a PAC.
they really found a way to they really figured out how to make money and grift during this administration. That is one of the key things. And I just want to say, I love that his rubes ponied up $250 million for this supposedly wealthy rich man. And I don't want to hear a single one of those people complaining about inflation or the cost of
Yeah.
a gallon of gas. If you can pony up that kind of money for Donald Trump, I know there was like a lot of donations and like
It
small
was.
dollar donations and stuff like that.
Rubes, so many rubes, please no rubes.
If you can pony up that kind of money, you don't get to complain about inflation.
Well, and the thing is, I mean, it's literally called the Save America PAC.
Something like
which
that.
stands for SAP.
No, true.
I mean, think about it. Come on, guys.
Yeah.
No, and the thing is, I know that some people on the landing page of that website for SAP, if you don't uncheck a monthly donation,
It's the continuing
they
donation.
keep taking your money.
Yeah.
And a lot of people did not want to donate $25,
Right.
$50 a month. And some people, like, their bank accounts were drained.
Yeah.
And that, to me, is
criminal.
the worst part of it, because
But they grifted their
they
people.
totally did,
Yeah.
and these people were definitely they were stolen from, and apparently now this is the worst headline ever.
Uh-oh.
Kimberly Guilfoyle paid a whopping $60,000 for her 2-minute speech. Now it sounds to me like she paid for it.
Right, but she was paid.
She was paid. Bad media, you can do better. She was paid $60,000 for her speech. It was only 2.5 minutes on January 6th.
It was basically an introduction for her awful husband.
Was she yelling? I didn't see.
Jody, we've been on the air for about 10 minutes now. Are you going to be billing Stephanie
60,000?
per
60,000
every 2 minutes?
Per 2 minutes for yes.
Okay.
For every 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes.
Cool. Just want to make sure.
Oh, absolutely. The I have a little ticker on my computer.
Yeah.
You know.
This is how you get even with the gas you paid. You
No,
used
she
yesterday.
gave me gas money.
Okay.
It was very nice of her. She did not have to do that at all. She did not. And she did not.
That would have been a hell of an Uber charge.
It would have.
Oh, my God.
Wow.
And it wouldn't have been here in time anyway.
Yeah, that's
Your
true.
car, it couldn't have gotten
Yeah.
here in time. No, she gave me gas
Yeah,
money.
no Uber driver would have accepted a ride to Orange County at 8 a.m.
No. Not for a normal Uber
Yeah.
price. Yeah, I mean, Lofgren did say that, here, in fact, number 2.
Number 2.
Uh-huh.
All right, here we go.
President Trump continued to push the stolen election narrative, even though he and his allies knew that their litigation efforts, making the same claim, had failed. It's worth pointing out that litigation generally does not continue past the safe harbor date of December 14th. But the fact that this litigation went on, well, that decision makes more sense when you consider the Trump campaign's fundraising tactics.
There you go.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like PACs are weird. You can use it for personal use, and this is why they should be outlawed.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just
Yeah, they're tricking people into donating. You think you're donating to a campaign or a charity or something like that, and that's not the way these things work.
No, it's not. Stephen Colbert pointed that out years ago.
Yeah.
And it should be outlawed completely. All money should be out of politics regardless. But